So the powers that be picked the Utah State Aggie basketball team to finish 9th place in the Mountain West, and these guys said, you know what? The heck with that. We're going to make a dent, and we're going to get a share of that title. I'm joined by a couple of Aggies right now. Quinn Taylor, all the way from Houston, Texas. He's a fifth-year senior, and this is a prep of the week. Sammy Merrill from Bountiful High School. Boy, guys, it's been a heck of a ride. What's going through your head these days?
I mean, for me, being my senior year, I mean, it's just everything I could ever dream of, anything I ever wanted. But also, we know we're not done yet. I mean, we have goals that we still want to reach. So we're just excited to get down to Vegas and continue our season.
I got to tell you, this season has been so eventful. You guys kind of caught stride, and we all knew that something special was taking place. They say that winning seasons happen when nobody's looking. When did you know that this was going to be something special and you guys were going to be a force to be reckoned with?
I knew we were going to be a good team right when Coach Smith got here. He has such a passion and such an energy and such an excitement for the game, and that translated to who we were as a team. And you know, like you said, we were picked 9th preseason, and no one really expected us to be very good. But we as a team knew that we would be pretty good. I'm not sure we expected us to be this good. But when we went and won at New Mexico in a game where we played well, and then they made a lot of shots, and we hit a game winner, and then went and won at Boise, down 5 with 30 seconds left, and found a way to win that game. It's those moments that tell you that something special is brewing.
If nothing else, Craig Smith has injected life back into the Spectrum. I always say places like Wrigley Field are kind of a dump because there's so many cracks in the paint, but if you put butts in the seats, it becomes kind of the center of the basketball universe. You guys have had such an eventful finish to the season. That great game against Nevada, and then Colorado State, I'll be darned, you came into their house and they said, no, we're not going easy. You had a career-high 38, Sam. That had to feel awesome.
Felt pretty good to win. I mean, like you said, Colorado State's one of the better offensive teams in our league, and we were running on fumes physically. Didn't have our best defensive game, but it's been our mantra all year. Just got to find a way to win games. And you know, last night it took scoring 100 points and winning in overtime against a good team. And fortunately, we were able to do that.
Quinn, it takes wise kids, it takes leaders to finish a season strong. You guys have such an eclectic roster. There's a good representation of Utah people, people not from Utah. You've got a good international crop of kids on that team. What has been the glue that's held you guys together all this season?
I really think it's just Coach Smith and his coaching and just the coaching staff just keeping us kind of grounded, not letting us get too high, not too low. And just one of the things that Coach Smith always preaches, I mean, he said a basketball season is one game 30 times. So you don't look at it as, oh, you have 10 games left. You have one game 10 more times. So we're going to play every game like it's our last, play every game the same, approach every game the same, be it playing against one of the worst teams or one of the best teams. And then also, I mean, just Sam and the leadership that we have in the locker room. I mean, we have great team chemistry. It's been a fun year. I mean, everyone's having fun. Everyone's bought into the team. And when you're playing basketball with guys like that, it just makes it easy and makes it fun.
Do you go into Vegas with a little swagger?
I mean,
you going with a first-round bye? You're no spring chickens anymore. You've been there before. You've been a bunch of times. You've gone in as underdogs, and now you go in with an X on your back. You got to absorb that and class it up a little bit, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, last year we made history for Utah State by getting to the semifinals. That's the furthest we've gotten since joining the Mountain West. And I mean, it is nice going in with a bye, but we know also in this league you can't take anyone for granted. Anyone can beat anyone any given night, and especially come tournament time, you never know what's going to happen. So we know we're going to have to prepare the same as if we're playing Nevada every night, because that's going to be the level that it takes to win games down there.
In order to be successful in basketball, because it's a very long season, you have to have your guard up at all time. It was a nice run to close things out, but again, you go into Colorado State, and had you guys not had your guard up, it was a 60% shooting performance by the team. Where are you guys right now, and how high is your ceiling?
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, we don't have to worry too much about what would have happened if we had lost.
That's a real good point.
But like you said, we didn't play our best last night, and I think part of that, there's a lot that goes into that. The emotion of what happened last week. Physically, we've had a long run without a bye, and obviously Colorado State's a good team as well. But I think that was another example of, you know, we can do anything with this group. Things didn't quite go our way last night. We still found a way to win. And that's how it's going to be in Vegas next week. You know, like Quinn said, anyone could beat anyone on any given night. We were the 7th seed last year and beat the 2 seed Boise. So you have to have your guard up and you have to be ready. But I think we have a competitive group of guys, and when you got a lot of competitors on your team, you don't have to worry about that because you have guys that really want to get to the highest point possible.
So tell me about Logan this year. You got an 11-win football team and now a 26-win basketball team that's going into Vegas with a first-round bye. Can you feel the difference and a buzz around town?
Yeah, I remember my freshman year. I think the football team won 3 games.
Yeah,
and
I remember that one.
We had our first losing season in like 20-something years. And I remember seeing tweets all over the place like, this might be the lowest point in Utah State athletics history. And now look at where we've come in the last 2 years. Obviously, football team had a great year this year, and I expect they'll continue to do so with Coach A. And obviously, we've made huge strides this year as well. So it feels good to have that energy back up in Logan at the football stadium and in the Spectrum as well.
Think about this. You're a senior. You're eyeing down graduation. Had you not had this season, you may have been leaving Logan having never gone to the tournament. And granted, you guys have to take care of business. It's not a lock that you get there yet. But as a senior, as a 5th-year senior, realizing your dream, potentially going dancing, boy, that's got to be worth the wait, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's something like I've been saying. It's something I've always dreamed of. I mean, going and being able to play in the big dance so it's good for me and my teammates. I mean, just kind of for me, ending on like a high note. I mean, looking back at videos when you get recruited, they show the Spectrum how it used to be.
Yeah.
So being able to play against Nevada at home and seeing a sold-out crowd and knowing that I was a part of that, bringing that tradition back, starting us down the path that Utah State is, and excellence in basketball and being at the top of the Mountain West.
Nobody wants to get too far ahead of themselves, but the way tournaments are geared, they're going to gear it for you to meet Nevada at the championship, which would be a 3rd meeting. Are they that good?
Yeah, there's a reason they've been basically in the top 10 all year, and obviously they've slipped up a little bit, but they're every bit as skilled and experienced and tough as any team in the country, and they have all the size and the athleticism. And you know, we were fortunate to obviously come out with a win at home, and they got us pretty good at their place. And you know, there's no love lost between the 2 teams. So if that does happen, obviously would be 2 games before that, but if that does happen, it would be a pretty exciting game.
I was telling somebody just today, actually a little bit earlier, that when I watch you guys play basketball, no matter how dire the situation, you seem to play very loose. Is that how Coach Smith likes to gear you up? Will you go into Vegas kind of loose?
Yeah, I think Coach Smith, he believes in each one of us, and it's easy to go out and play when you know your coach. He's supporting you. He's not going to get mad at you if you take a shot or you mess up. I mean, he's going to let you know, but you know he has your back, and also your teammates. I mean, knowing that whoever's going to come off the bench, make a play, or Sam's going to take a charge, or someone's going to dive on the ground, it makes it just easier to play, because basketball, I mean, any sport's a mental sport. So when you start thinking, getting in your own head, is when I feel like your performance goes down. So being able to just not be in our own heads has allowed us to really reach our full potential.
The Mountain West Tournament converges on Vegas. I'm headed down on Wednesday. You guys are headed down on Tuesday. You're from a family full of Aggies. You married a Utah State athlete. How excited are you to lead the boys into Vegas?
We're really excited. Last couple years we've gone down there. We haven't had the highest expectations.
I've never missed one of your games, by the way.
Awesome.
Yep.
But you know, this year we're heading down to Vegas with one goal, and that's to win the tournament. And you know, we're hoping we have a lot of fans down there. I expect that they'll show up, and you know, we'll see what happens.
We won't know who your opponent is, but I will be there on Thursday, regardless of who you're playing. I want to see you guys come out, sticking your chests out a little bit. Awful proud of you. Really, really proud of you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Best of luck down there. Give him